I'm looking forward to joining you all in worship this coming Sunday. Now, if you've seen any of my previous sneak peeks, you'll notice that that my surrounding is just a little bit different. I typically video from my office at the church with my desk and some books behind me in the background. I'm not in my office today. I am videoing today from an apartment behind my parents' house down in Hollywood, as I am currently in quarantine. Now, I am thankfully healthy. I'm doing well. I've tested negative for the virus, and I'm experiencing no symptoms. So that's good news. However, out of an abundance of caution, the epidemiologist that we are working with at the Florida Department of Health has advised me to remain in quarantine for a total of 14 days, given that I was in close contact with someone who tested positive for the virus. And so out of an abundance of caution, that's what I'm doing. Now, I believe that many of you may know this, but given the circumstances of the last 8 months, we've not had the opportunity to share this good news with everyone. Amy and I are expecting another child. We have a little boy on the way, due March 9th. Hannah is going to become a big sister. And we are thrilled. And so we want to be sure that we're doing all the right things, as you can imagine. Now I'm really excited about what we have in store these next 3 weeks in worship. You may remember that we're involved as a church with an ecumenical organization called Church United, which seeks to bring churches together to spread the gospel and transform communities. And it's through Church United that we have been able to do a number of things. We've put on teacher appreciation lunches over at Fort Lauderdale High School. We've been able to expand our backpack ministry to provide backpacks to students in the 33311 zip code. We've provided Christmas gifts and food assistance to those working with Mount Bethel Human Services. And over the last year, we've worked closely with Mount Bethel, now known as Prevention Central, in order to assist them in revisioning and reorganizing their mission, in order to relaunch as an organization whose sole concentration is foster care prevention. And that's coming alongside families to keep them together. We are learning that we are all together, even now. Even now in this election week, we're learning, friends, that we are better together. And so throughout the month of November, more than 60 churches from across South Florida will be preaching through a common teaching series called Undivided, emphasizing the unity of the church. This 3-week series is meant to remind and reorient the people of God around the reality that the church, the people of God, whether Republican or Democrat, black or white, we are united by Jesus Christ, called to the same mission. And we are meant to serve as a demonstration of God's kingdom lived out right here in Fort Lauderdale. Worship reminds us who our Creator is, who our Redeemer is, and that we are united in God's love for us. This weekly reorientation in worship is so critical, particularly within the context of all that's going on in our community. I'm thankful for that reminder, and I hope that you are too. As you prepare for worship this coming Sunday, you'll find it helpful to read Matthew chapter 25, verses 1 through 13. Until then, be safe, be well, and I look forward to Sunday.